Hi everyone, this is Anya from Channel Light Codes. Just doing a very short session today because I'm extremely tired, and you're welcome to join me. We're so glad that you are all transcending the physical, that you are all overcoming what is mere physical, that your light is keeping on shining brighter and brighter with each day. We are watching you with pleasure and admiration, and we are all cheering you on. It is not an impossible task that you have ahead of you. We wish to tell you that. We wish to let you know. There is much support around you. The light that you can perceive and the light that you cannot perceive with your eye, only with the eye of your heart. There is so much transcendence coming to you, emanating through you as a great bulk of awakening. The compressed power of humanity, the compressed soul power of all your souls, is a gigantic light that is singing and shining brightly throughout the universe. Earth is coming. Earth is awakening. Humans are rising up in consciousness. The whole universe itself, with its own consciousness, with its own light, is inspired by this. If a dense planet like planet Earth can do this in such a short amount of time, this is inspiring. There is still wind coming, little winds and little storms in your water glass. And the ship will still be on stormy waters sometimes. Some might get seasick. But this will pass. And all these little aches of your bodies, all these little pains that you perceive now, they are valuable moments in your soul's eternal journey. They are all here to help you along. They are all here to guide you, to teach you, to forward in your awakening. Looking through this lens, this new lens that has been installed by greater consciousness for you to help you in your awakening, for you to realize what is there to integrate into yourself as an integral part of Earth, a role that you have taken on as a soul to contribute and help along in this great spiraling. And we wish to give you the impression that you're all doing great. Wherever you are now on the evolutionary scale, on your personal journey, whatever landmark you have now reached, whether you are a bit further along than the others or a bit behind than many, it does not matter. It is a perfect point for you in this moment in time to learn what you came to learn, to perceive what you came to perceive, and to take within you, to integrate and build you from within as you wish. In a life, you gravitate towards what you have taken on, what you have given yourself as teachers, different pinpoints on the landscape. You gravitate towards automatically. There is no walking around. There is no letting it out. There is no forgetting about it. You will come to this moment when it is meant for you to experience this, to meet this person, to have this insight. But also, you choose on the way. Well, this is interesting. I like that. This fits into my blueprint. I came here with this and that to work on, to experience a very heavy mind, much worrying, much anxiety, for example. And now I want to color my room with this color of not just overcoming maybe anxiety and worry, but also experiencing a different note, a different nuance, a different vibration of it. And I also want to make this experience particularly to integrate this into my own blueprint and to take this with me. This is exciting for me now, for my soul. I want also to experience that it was. What is it? What does it feel like to lose the one person I love so much? To lose the one particular fire, the light that gives me passion and gives me meaning in life. When I hit rock bottom, a bit deeper even than I was intending to do, now what can I build up again? So your soul is always incredibly brave and incredibly determined, positive to be able to do all that and more. Even when you are a bit timid in life sometimes, when you're not sure what is behind the corner, your soul is excited that it doesn't know always what is behind the corner. There might be great danger lurking, and your soul is so excited for this great danger that is lurking. It cannot wait to face it. So your human role might be very scared, very, very unsure about everything and anything. But your soul is not. Your soul knows that nothing can fath it. That is stronger in everything and anything that could happen to it on Earth. Your soul also knows about the darker sides that are present on earth. So what can actually happen, what is maybe not in your blueprint, what is not a landmark for you to meet. The soul knows about all the possibilities that you might encounter, but it is not scared about any of this. Because ultimately, everything needs to be overcome during transcendence. Everything needs to be taken along. Everything needs to be met with love, taken back into the center of source, be embraced by all of us, be taken out into the light that it deserves. So the hiding in the shadows, the shame, the ugliness that sometimes you feel is attached to humanity, is attached to a human personality, a human life of failure, if you want to call it like that, or we would not to call it sin. The sinning of the human is something that we do not really, we do not understand it. From your religious point of view, it makes sense, but we do not work with this mindset, and therefore we do not adhere to it. But we understand that humanity carries a lot of shame, it carries a lot of trauma on many conditioned beliefs about things that are not to be brought out into the light, that are not to be seen, that are not to be talked about, not to be heard of, that are pushed back under the rug. That's what I get, that they need to be hidden, and then they don't need to be hidden. They need to be brought forward into the light so the light can embrace it. So if you encounter these thoughts inside of yourself, please know that there is no such thing. There is nothing you do. There is nothing you say or feel or think inside of your mind that needs to be hidden, that needs to be that needs to be the feeling, that needs to be attached to the feeling of shame, guilt, because it will only result in a tearing of you down and ultimately lowering your vibration. And nothing can ever be gained of that when you feel shameful and low, not worthy of love. This is a false belief. So let go of all that thought. Working with yourself, with your inner guidance, is the most treacherous thing. Not treacherous, it's the most treasured thing that you can do. It is of utter importance to work with your own guiding system, your own personal guides, your highest self. Your own portals to universal consciousness, to all that is, to find your way through these troubling times, which of course are not troubling at all because they bring much light, what can be a little bit difficult for you because so many things that seem to be always there, reliable in your life, they can suddenly be gone, changed. And you need to realize that the only thing that is always there and really reliable is the light inside of yourself and others. And the raising of consciousness that is always present on this ground. But it needs to be helped along now. It needs to be worked on. So you all will be able to transcend. All of you who are watching this, all of you who are listening to this, doing your very best, helping others along. You're all aware of that. You all know that. So keep in touch with your inner guidance, your inner voice. Go into meditation daily. Practice what you do to center yourself, to balance yourself, to be sure in yourself. And don't feel distracted by any news that you hear or read or watch about catastrophes that are happening in the world. You know that anything can happen on Earth. This is a playground for your soul to experience, to learn and to grow. Embrace it. And you're doing your journey as best as you can, and we know that, and you know that too. We bless you with the light, the purest and highest light that we can bring you today. We are a group of ascended masters and angels speaking through the light to you. Please feel in your heart warmth and home. Always come to your heart often. Goodbye. Ooh. Welcome back. So this was a very quick video channeling or whatever. Sorry about the bad English. I do receive the channeling. Maybe I should explain this in this video shortly. I do receive a channeling via light codes. This is what they specifically told me in one instance. And I do translate, or my mind translated into words, into a language, and that we can all understand. Sometimes this is instant knowing, and you do have to use your mind to an extent to describe what you get. So the words I use, or my mind uses, part of my mind, even when I'm in trance, I can think. This is the reason why my English is not perfect, even when I'm channeling. But they work with what I can do. So yeah, it was a very beautiful channeling. I feel the message really helps me along. And I will keep it super short now, so please excuse me. Just haven't had the rest I need to do a better or longer video. So I hope this helps you, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Until we meet again. Bye.